E aí, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Leonex e hoje a gente vai estar iniciando mais uma playlist aqui de The Crew Motorfest, beleza? Mas antes, quem puder, deixa aquele likezão, se inscreve no canal e aciona o sininho para ser notificado toda vez que a gente tiver novo conteúdo, tá beleza? Vamos estar iniciando a Ocean in Sky, tá? A gente vai iniciar de barquinho e de avião. Sai aqui. E vão embora. Supra.
Ocean and Sky, a playlist of a totally different kind.
Ocean and Sky.
The Motorfest is all about car culture, or so you think. The truth is, it goes way beyond the realm of asphalt and four-wheelers, with pretty much all kinds of motorized vehicles. Machines means new thrills and more ways to explore the island. You're in Hawaii after all. You don't want to miss one bit of it. I hope you can swim and that you're not afraid of heights, because you're going for 100% perfect blue, ocean and sky. The container is near. Expect some rough competition. It's a Motorfest series, and you know what that means. Championship, podium, glory.
Com o calor que está fazendo aqui. Porra, um marzinho cairia bem, uma lancha, hein? Nossa. Bom, eu ainda não cheguei a pilotar avião aqui nesse The Crew. Então se eu começar errando aí, é por conta disso. Ocean and Sky.
This is Ocean and Sky. Can you fly and sail as well as you drive?
Ok. Bora.
Another activity awaits. You're going to need a boat to access the first event. Use the fast fade vehicle switch and onward tow, sailor. The championship is about to begin, and it'll start with a powerboat race around smaller islands of the archipelago. You can use this short joyride to get better acclimated to your boat. Once the race is on, you will want to know what you're doing. We're here. The ocean is yours for the taking.
Isso. Eu parei dentro do bagulho. Me ferrou.
Be kind, rewind.
O campeonato. Bom, se a gente ficar em primeiro aí.
Hi everyone, this is Sean Babylon.
And this is Bob Schwartz. We're talking to you live from Hawaii, where we'll be following yet another Motorfest series. A very special one, to say the least.
Indeed, no rubber or asphalt today. The competition you're about to follow is all about boats and planes, ocean and sky.
Waves and wind.
That's right. And as you happen to be the boat specialist, Bob, the floor is all yours.
Thanks, Sean. Indeed, we're starting right off the bat with some serious inshore powerboat racing. The ocean is nice and flat. Perfect for our competitors to show us how well they can handle these speedsters. If they use their trim right, they'll be able to push their machines to their maximum.
These things are fast, man. And I'm especially curious about that red trident-shaped boat right there. What model is that?
This peculiar one-seater, my friend, is another unique Motorfest creation. A compact yet aggressive speedboat, the Water Rocket. Funny that this specific boat caught your eye. Its pilot is actually one of the newcomers who's recently been rocking Motorfest.
Interesting. Well, I guess we're not letting this promising challenger out of our sight then. And that's one lap down.
Ooh, gotta avoid those rocks.
All right, I'm not the boat person here, but I have to admit this series is off to a good start. I see a lot of skills down there.
You're absolutely right, Sean. Plus, we've got Hawaii on its Sunday best. Careful, it may not last.
Trident Rocket is about to reach the finish line. Hang in there, buddy.
That's Water Rocket, Sean. Try to keep up. We're off to a beautiful start. I didn't have my morning coffee, but with this kind of show, I don't think I'll need one.
Excellent warm-up, Bob. Now, let's fly.
Então vamos em busca do nosso 1 milhão novamente, porque tá tenso aqui, velho.
Great great job, but the journey is far from over. You've experienced the ocean. Now it's time to take to the skies. This is an opportunity to see the island like you've never seen before. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Não era mais fácil eles ter feito as corridas na água, cara? Mas tudo bem, né? Fazer o quê? Vamos lá tentar aviãozinho.
Hey everyone, this is Bob Schwartz and Sean Babaloo. What's up, Sean?
All good here, Bob. The first airborne trial has started, as you all know. These are individual races against the clock, and we're currently following our standout contestant from earlier. Come on, Water Rocket, show them what you got.
Well, it truly brings a tear to my eye to see you so enthusiastic, Sean. You sound like you've just hit your 40s again.
Hey. Caraca, mano. Fazer curva com esse aviãozinho aqui. Uma grande porcaria.
So, what's your feeling on this?
The weather conditions still seem reasonable, allowing our pilots to take advantage of these nice wind currents without any real turbulence. I'm really curious to see how the up-and-coming water rocket will take advantage of that. Let's see how it'll turn out.
Do you really think the newbie stands a chance in this competition?
Trust me, Robert, I can feel it in my bones. As you can see, some of the risky segments here require flying real close to the mountains. The contestant is now following the ridge of the mountain.
A great spot for motocross. Off-roading addicts, this is for you.
O macete é você começar a virar antes de chegar no negócio. Pra colocar já na medida. Aqui, a partir do momento que você vê que já deu pra passar, já vai ir pro próximo.
Going down and through the arch. That Beechcraft Stagger Wing is truly a beautiful piece, isn't it? And a great choice for that flight. If you take a look at its side, you'll notice that it bears an unusual negative wing stagger design, which means its upper wing is positioned behind the lower one.
A matter of visibility, I presume.
You're absolutely right, Bob, among other things. Watch closely, everyone. You don't see such a hot antique going all out like this every day.
Me tirou da rota o vento.
Honolulu just appeared on the horizon. Oh, that's a great sight.
Ai, ai. Deu uma... Ah, passei com a asa, velho. Aí, virei. Virei ao contrário, virei ao contrário. Não é muito fácil não, tá? Pra constar.
And here we are. This flight ends above the breathtaking Motorfest playground. A great time for the Stagger Wing and its promising pilots.
Well, I'm staggered.
Sim, ponto, é. Nossa. 40 e poucos segundos. Vou ter que garantir nas de barco e de avião, mas não dá pra garantir muito não. Muito lento meu avião.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure. Now that you've seen both sides of this playlist, you know what you got yourself into. The championship is on, and the next event is just a few minutes south of here. You'll be getting back in the water for a powerboat race that will take place around the stunning Hanama racetrack. Since you'll be surfing around the Alpha GP's turf, this obviously calls for a fitting boat, right? Don't worry, we got you covered with the Ice Marine Blade Runner. Don't forget to trim your boat in the straight lines to gain extra speed.
Welcome to Hawaii. This is Sean and Bob back on the ocean. The warm-up is over. We're entering the second round. Same contestants, new waters, new boats. Bob?
I'm reared up and ready to go, Sean. The pilots are already giving it all. First, the contestants have to go along the racetrack water bridge. That race is not going to be easy. Lots of shallow water sections to cross and many obstacles to avoid. That's quite a different lineup that we have here compared to our first aquatic ride. We're going bigger, faster, meaner.
I can see that. Check out this boat right there. It looks like it's calling for blood.
The Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. British origins, extremely slick design, a boat that catches the eye.
Pode aceso.
Careful with the rocks.
Muito chato. Joguei.
Going upriver now, things are going to go differently. Shallow waters, narrow paths.
Back to the Hanauma racetrack, and that's one lap.
Second lap. There's everything left to play for. A quick shout out to our friend and colleague Ray Waller, who's hosting the equally remarkable Motorsports Series just nearby at the Nahoma racetrack.
A real professional. I can almost hear him from here.
Here comes the jump.
Radio listeners, I'd like to point out that the scenery here is absolutely stunning.
Absolutely. It kind of reminds me of that trip I took in Barbados with my wife Giselle about 20 years ago. Blade Runner 35 in all its glory. I love that boat. I actually think I should get one.
Well, Bob, I'm not sure Giselle would agree with you on that.
Congratulations, driver. On to the next one. The competition continues. Let me gather the new data. Done. Time to go to the skies again. For this new flight, you're going to need sharp reflexes and real steady nerves.
Isso tá muito longe. Onde que tem que ir? Ó, um cadinho que eu vou ter que ir o canal todo. Não, vambora assim mesmo.
You're going aerobatic through the canyon, through the city, and more. Low altitude, high pace, and a whole lot of things to avoid. Extreme focus is mandatory here. Your plane, the Civco Edge, will be ideal for that ride. But it's not going to fly itself, so you're up.
Na onda. Pular, vou pular. A onda. Eita. Tem que acelerar, velho. Tem que sempre manter o bico pra baixo, que aí eu acho que dá mais velocidade.
Honestly, you should have seen the colors in that thing and those custom designs.
Não, peraí. Vamos começar aqui, porque né, eu apertei pra baixo aqui pra ver como é que...
Honestly, you should have seen the colors in that thing and those custom designs. Real masterpiece. No joke, this bake-off season finale was a real Hello, we're back live. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, Sean, we're back indeed for our second air trial, where another contestant has just taken off.
Onde mais controlar isso aqui?
Several pilots already had their turns, so we're well suited to tell you that this path is a toughie. Right, Sean?
Well, Bob, you said it. We're talking about a low-altitude aerobatic flight through the canyon and other fun stuff. Highly technical and dangerous. Good luck out there, water rocket.
O vento vai me empurrando.
Wow, that's a mean section right there. The more I see it, the more I think it must be hard to handle.
Yeah, Motorfest sure isn't sparing these pilots, and believe me, they're clearly not out of the woods yet.
Look at this guy, cleverly teasing what's coming next.
Descendo o nitro.
Flying above the lovely Hawaiian countryside.
Lovely, sure, but better watch for these wind turbines.
You're almost there. It's just about passing that last gate. Beautiful performance. It's incredible what a Zivco Edge and great
Será que foi
skills
6
can
e
achieve.
30 de novo, pessoal? Deixa eu
Man and
ver.
machine working in unison.
Pode ser um padrão. Não, fiz muito na frente. Isso. Linda. Vamos indo.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. This is half time. You've earned a short break. The powerboat Aventura about to join now
Caralho.
stretches
Ai, ai,
along
ai,
the
ai,
whole
ai, ai,
northern
ai.
coast of the island, from east to west. There aren't as many turns over there, so it'll be like sailing offshore.
Na escuridão, né, meu? Como é que eu vou enxergar uma parada daquela ali à noite? Olha lá, olha lá, olha lá, olha lá. Pegando nada, meu parceiro.
I wish I could tell you that maintaining your speed and keeping your opponents at bay is all you need to do. But you'll have to deal with choppy sailing conditions. It was just a matter of time. Did you really think you were going to avoid the Hawaiian curls forever? The good thing is, your boat for this race will be the Lamborghini Technomar. I know, this keeps getting better, doesn't it? We're close. Don't forget. Go fast, but watch for those mean waves. One single move can turn the tide.
Caraca, esse aviãozinho aqui não dá pra fazer manobra não, meu amigo. Ruim de fazer manobra. O pai é assim, ó. Tô ligado, né? Viu? Que aterrissagem. Escurinho da madrugada ainda. Ah, o famoso barquinho da Lamborghini aí. Vai custar os olhos da cara. Olha. Barquinho, né? Lento é.
Hi everyone, this is Bob Schwartz here, live and ready for that third round of Ocean and Sky.
Split.
The race has started and the 8 boats are already making their way out of the bay. Joys of live broadcasting, my compadre, Mr. Babaloo, is being kept elsewhere at the moment. But we're nothing if not adaptable, so let's move forward until he catches up. This time we're going offshore with way bigger boats, including the incredible Lamborghini Technomar. You heard it, a boat made by Lamborghini, inspired by their astonishing Lamborghini Sean. And fellas, look at this Kraken! It's also important to mention that the sea got a little turbulent since the previous race. The competitors will have to deal with that. Incredible boat, that Technomar. Look at that swell. Ooh, someone who's never experienced it can't fathom what it's like to sail in such conditions, especially at that speed.
Jeez, took them forever to get me that waffle dog. How long can it take to... Hey, everyone, it's Sean, and I'm back to the studio with my man Bob. What did I miss?
Well, my friend, we're halfway through the race, and the weather conditions are only getting worse.
I can see it. I mean, look at these waves. Choosing larger boats clearly was the wise choice for this race.
The contestants need to push their engines.
Come on, water rockets. They made it! And our challenger handled that gorgeous Lamborghini Technomar like a true sailor. Way to go, water rocket!
You know what? I think I'm also taking a liking to this newcomer.
Well done.
Distância é muito longe, depois eu vou de avião de novo. Caraca. Longe. De avião, bicho.
Let's move on to the following event. You're going to need a plane that is both sturdy and maneuverable for what's coming.
De aviãozinho.
You'll be flying above the volcano through rough conditions. That's why we have another 20th century legend waiting for you. The crewman F8F Bearcat, a real fighter. If you're going to look down on the volcano, that plane is your best ally.
Pra aterrissagem, né? É. Corrida quanto tempo? Que é? Termine o evento. 2 minutos? O cara fez. Desafio de tempo.
Howdy, listeners. We're still on, and after quite a rough powerboat ride, it looks like Hawaii is set on making things difficult for our competitors.
That's right. After dealing with a pretty choppy sea, our pilots now have to cope with difficult flying conditions. Don't get fooled by this beautiful sky. Some serious turbulence is to be expected. Let's just hope that volcano doesn't have an extra surprise in store for us down there.
Airplanes, volcanoes, and turbulence. Sounds like a good old direct-to-DVD movie.
Hold on to your seat. It's time to gain altitude.
Caraca, não tô chegando nada, velho.
As we speak, our favorite Challenger water rocket is back in the sky for this third flight. In the cockpit of a stunning Grumman F8
Ai, ai, ai,
Bearcat,
ai,
or simply
ai,
the
ai,
Bear.
ai, ai, ai. Vai perder meus 2 segundos. Ah, foi
As an
top, meu
extremely
parceiro.
reliable machine, it has served many purposes back in the day: combat, aerobatic, air racing, or leisure.
The stories this plane could tell.
For sure, if that thing could speak, you would not be disappointed.
Baixa, 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 baixa. Vai ver aqui.
Now let's go tease the master of the island.
The
Cara, não tô vendo nenhum
Fire
zanitra
Mountain.
aqui, velho. Esse avião aqui é ruim. Esse tipo de corrida aqui é horrível.
Look at this. How crazy is that?
Motorfest crazy.
Fecha.
The bear has tamed the volcano. That old geezer has still got it.
You're talking about the plane, aren't you, Sean?
Era por elas. Elas por elas. Ah, tem primeiro ainda. Top. Dá pra fazer.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. You've made it to the final part of the championship. Just 2 more events to go to settle the score in both disciplines. Everything you've learnt over the 6 previous rounds will be key to snatching the last points that could lead you to the podium. Motorfest, it starts with the ultimate water showdown. A race among ships and carriers in the beautiful Bay of Pearl Harbor. For this, we have a gleaming DCP M31 being prepped for you as we speak. An all-rounder, chosen to get you through all possible situations. No pressure, but quite a crowd has come to see this. What can I say? Your contestants are the stars.
Nossa! Freia não, Xara. Não freia não.
Let's just rewind that one.
Vira, vira. Ô meu jovem. É aqui. Sai dessa água aqui. Na velocidade que só. Para não.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in Pearl Harbor Bay, and the contestants are already sailing at full speed. John, this is it, the final round of this series.
You're right. 2 events to go, starting as usual with an encounter at sea.
Look at this light, Sean. The day is young and promising, just like this race.
Wow, there's a collision over there. The ocean has calmed down, but this doesn't mean there isn't any less action. Our drivers out there must be filled with adrenaline and renewed vigor as these are the last moments to score those final precious points.
You're totally right. These guys are going to play every single card they have, trimming, nitro, and the best of their sea knowledge. Some people are playing their cards right. Going for the shallow water section.
Careful, the passage gets pretty narrow below these bridges. Checking on my #1 contestant, Water Rocket, who's about to enter his second lap.
I'm with you on that. This time, our pilot got a DCB M31, an excellent, reasonably sized performance catamaran. Not as impressive as the Technomar, but way more suitable for that kind of technical inshore showdown. going all around the aircraft carrier. Look at that massive ship.
O Sorrento não jogou pra cima da boia.
Guys, we are surrounded by manta rays here. Oh, a majestic tribute to the local fauna. Giselle would love that.
Just like a ballet.
Come on, water rocket. Now's the time to push. Trim that M31.
And that's the finish line, Bob. The Pacific has been tamed.
A thrilling race, Sean. Way to conclude the ocean part of the competition.
Acho que falta aqui uma corrida. Vamos dar só uma olhadinha aqui rapidamente pra gente ver. Falta uma. Já ganhou, a gente pode fazer o outro
The best of
tranquilo.
many, I am sure. This last event is for expert pilots only. And I'm not just saying that. You'll be flying at low altitude through downtown Honolulu, among towers and skyscrapers. Meaning, no room for mistakes. You're in the big leagues. Obviously, the plane you fly has to be small, compact, and responsive. That's why we got you yet another gem from the past. A machine that has won numerous prizes and even broken records in its time. The Granville GBR Super Sportster. I'm telling you right now, don't judge that bumblebee by its looks. It may be chubby, yet this plane was actually made for racing. How it handles is sure to surprise you.
Tentei pousar só de zoeira, né? Pousei. Tá em casa. Eita. Tá em casa. A gente pode ficar até em último que a gente ganha. Então não tem muita pressão. Caralho, velho, olha o avião. Ai. Olha o
And
avião.
our last challenger is now taking his turn. The plane has taken off, and it's on. Look at the beautiful skyline in the distance. This is precisely where we're headed. Sean, you're up. Your specialty, your protege, your moment.
Ah, foi perfeito, tá?
This is serious business.
Para de melhorar a
Like all
piar.
the previous contestants before, Water Rocket will have to make it through this extremely technical flight through the
Ai,
city.
ai, lá piei. É bom.
And the fun has already begun. Careful between these two buildings.
Que é isso?
You've seen it. Some of these sections are dreadful. Extreme mode is mandatory.
Ué, -2? -4? Que aviãozinho ruim. Caraca.
Right now,
Ai,
we'll detour
vento.
over the shores, then back to town.
Beautiful view from up here, fellas.
Ah,
We've passed Waikiki Beach and are now going for the second half of this
perfeito.
loop. We have the most fantastic view of the famous Diamond Head
E
right
também.
now.
Aê, Tchanaína. Pegando a mãe aqui. Ah, não, foi também. Era piaro. Nossa, que aviãozinho ruim, cara. Ei!
Going down. Ooh, careful, not too much. Down to the river, then all the way left.
É isso.
About to get even more treacherous for our pilot.
Ai, ai,
The
ai.
sun is now directly ahead.
Se não é esses
This will
muito
make things easier.
pertinho. Opa! Gatamos a perfeição. Gatamos a perfeição. Eita, 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 eita. Que,
An extremely sharp turn is coming
que é
up.
só no...
You've got to steer the plane all
Gatamos
the
a
way to the
perfeição.
right.
Gatamos. Vai vento, sai vento. Vai vento. Ó.
Another sharp left turn.
Ó. Ai, ai. Oi, vento. Atrapalha eu não, xará.
One of the most challenging
Oh,
segments is coming up.
vento.
It requires a very difficult maneuver.
Tô caiado. Tá bom.
Well, Sean, we're out of the city. The toughest
Importante
part
é
is behind
passar.
us.
That's right, Bob. Just a few more good maneuvers,
Oh.
and then all we have to do is land smoothly.
Ah, foi perfeito ali, tá?
And
Agora
back
piaram.
home.
Fechar com chave de ouro? Fechar com chave de ouro.
Remember, Sean.
Seriously, a great finale in a series that kept its promises till the end.
Caralho, um segundo. Vamos ver o que a gente ganhou, né, rapaziada? Tá mil, ainda bem que eu fiquei em primeiro. Muita grana. Sem contar a grana que vai me dar por eu completar a... É isso.
Don't forget to grab
Vamos lá pro ponto que agora a gente já pode ir. Vocês deu pilotar até lá, né? E
your
a gente
reward
vê o que a
vehicle,
gente
driver.
ganhou. E aí, vai ser... Como é que... Deixa eu ver. É um avião. É isso. É isso aí, rapaziada. Quem curtiu, deixa aquele likezão. se inscreve no canal e aciona o sininho para ser notificado toda vez que a gente tiver novo conteúdo, tá beleza? Ganhar mais 75 mil aí. Tamo junto, valeu e até o próximo vídeo. Falou!